I'm in Scotland, in Dumfries and Galloway, and I'm on the Solway coast, and the plan today is to go up Criffel. It's the hill that you can usually see from the Lake District when you're looking over towards the Solway Firth and across the Solway Firth. You can see a big hill, and that's Criffel. That's what I'm going to do. So hopefully I'll get some views going back towards England and the Lake District. The weather's pretty good, so we'll see how that pans out. So I should add, there's a free car park for the hike up Criffel, and I was lucky, there was a couple of spaces left. I only got here at just after midday. It's on a bank holiday Saturday. I did the park run at Castle Douglas this morning, which is why I'm a little bit late. But the weather's brightened up since then. Just passed about a dozen people on the way back down, so surely a few more spaces left in the car park in the not too distant future. I plan on doing a circular walk. It's about 7 miles, so I'm going to first go up to Criffel and then drop across to another summit, Knockndock, and then make my way back round to the car park by going down the side of Loch Kinder. Well, that's the plan anyway, so we'll see if that turns out as planned. So just following these arrows take us up. Hopefully it takes us up to Criffel. So I'll come to a signpost, 1.5 miles to Criffel. So making our way up the side of a wee burn. It's like tons of people going past. So hopefully they won't be as busy at the summit when I get up there. So we're still in this like wooded area. Quite a nice, easy path. Steps on it in places. So I've come to a main path crossing ours. We're going to just go straight across. Follow the arrows. It's quite warm today, so I've just put my cap on. Bit of extra shelter from that sun. Yes, we've got a bit of sun, blue sky. So just taking a wee breather on this bridge. This goes over the burn. I'm not quite sure what it's here for. There's no sort of track going up. But you can see I've climbed quite a bit already, and probably about halfway up, I think. Let's crack on. So just coming up to a gate. We've now popped out of the woods and we're in the open space. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Skealion. Well, the path does anyway. Hopefully there's no rocks to go over at the top like Skealion though. I don't think there is, so not too bad. The views are opening up. Quite lovely now. You see it's a bit hazy in the distance, but and some good views across the Solway Firth. I'm sure they'll only get better as we go up, further up. A bit out of breath here. See Loch Kinder down below. See the car park way down below as well, through those trees. So we've got a bit of a ways to go yet. Final slog, I think. Although I've heard there's got a few false summits on this one. Loch Kinder coming into view a bit more now. Getting some pretty good views. It's pretty steep, this one. Just looked at the map and we're nowhere near the top. So quite a bit of climbing to do. Well, I'd say it's a nice easy path. Well, the path terrain's easy, but it's a bit of a slog. For some reason I just lack a lot of energy today. Maybe because I did the power run this morning, I don't know. But got a lot less energy than normal. Getting some super views. There's almost at the top of Criffel. Just had a banana and a bit of a energy drink. Feel a little bit better now. Just taking those views behind me in case we don't quite get the same views at the top. We're not too far now from the top. There we can see the top of Criffel. Check out this big pile of rocks first. Assume the trig point over there is the actual summit. See what views we get off this pile of rocks first. Yeah, finally made it. That was a bit of a slog. So the pile of rocks on Criffel, just getting the views out of the Solway Firth. Pretty awesome views. A bit hazy in the distance, but considering the last couple of days of rain and sort of bad cloud on top of most of the fells, pretty good. Just come off the summit a little bit. Some little rocks with people's names on as we look out on the Solway coast and Solway Firth. An awesome view. I assume just across there is the Lake District, where I was on Easter Sunday, but it's a bit hazy, so we're not getting super clear views, but still pretty good. I'm happy enough. But looking back, awesome. So we're just off the top of Criffel, taking in the views of the Solway Firth and the lowlands below. Here we are looking back towards Dumfries. And there's the summit of Criffel back there. And here's the summit of Criffel, 569 metres. Finally made it.
Well done.
So here we are at Criffel. I keep thinking there's like loads of drones, but it's like, I don't know what they are, bees, something buzzing around anyway. That sound like drones. But sure is getting some super views off the top of here. The weather's meant to be bad tomorrow, so get up while I can. So I was going to go and do a circular route, but I've heard there's not really a path. And some people who have done it, sort of cross country, were knee deep in mud. So I'm going to basically go back the way I came. I've got up onto the summit of Criffel, so yeah, I'm not going to fight my way through loads of bog because it has been raining really heavy over the last few days. So we're going to leave Criffel behind and make our way back to where we came. Turned out to be a really nice day for it. Look at them views, eh? On the way down. Can't grumble at them. This sure is a case of you should always look behind you when you're on your way up, because I don't remember the views being so good when I was on my way up. So I was feeling less than energetic on my way up for some reason. So I'm just making my way down now. I can see Loch Kinder down below, and then this Solway Firth, or where the Solway Firth starts. It's a lot easier going down. Well, I probably don't need to tell you that, do I? It's a given. Not sure it's picking up on the GoPro, but see just across the water, the clouds, the white clouds, are reflecting on the water, making quite a good effect. From the naked eye anyway, so hopefully my GoPro's picking that up as well. It's quite an effect. So it's a pity I didn't go over to Knockndock, but you can see pools of standing water on the top of Criffel, and there wasn't any. It's just a makeshift path through the mud. So there's a guy up there was full of mud, so I didn't really fancy getting too muddy for a little minor top. Although I'm sure there'll be some cracking views after, but we're getting some good views on the way back down, wouldn't you say? So we're almost at the gate as we drop back into the woods, back into the shade, and not a million miles from the car park. And going past the wooden bridge that we explored on the way up, the wooden bridge that seems to go to nowhere. Maybe it's just to take in the views of the burn and start of the Solway Firth. As we come to the signpost we saw earlier, so we're only 10 minutes away from the car park. Now if we'd have done the circular, we'd have been coming down that path, but with the torrential rain over the last few days and standing pools of water and some guy being full of mud, I thought it was wise to just do the out and back. Well, the weather's got better as the day's gone on. Seeing things I didn't notice on the way up. So this gnarly tree, this dead tree. Almost back at the car. You can see where I've just been, up Criffel. It's just short of 4 miles out and back. 2 3/4 hours, and I did spend 15-20 minutes just sat on just off the top of Criffel. So yeah, and then the weather's really turned out really nice. So hopefully the weather keeps up like this, but the forecast is meant to be not so great in the coming days. Hopefully that all changes.